So back to the bundles. And I started thinking, okay, I got industry, corporations that I'm going after. They can probably afford to spend $10,000 if they see that it's worth their while. I have band offices and small businesses that probably would never be able to afford a $10,000 hit, but maybe they can afford $5,000. Then I got all kinds of special events out there, like powwows and round dances, golf tournaments, conferences. They might be interested in a special event package because it gives them something that they can use for their event. They get a promotional ad, they get a thank you ad to their sponsors, they get, you know, editorial in the papers, they get a video, they're on the website, they get all this promotion. So being innovative when you think, you know, trying to think outside the box and come up with some ideas. Because my number one job for this paper, and I was thinking about that on the drive down here, is I got to find the money for this paper to go. I got to generate the revenue. That's why I hired a person to manage the website for me, to run it, because I don't have time for that. The newspaper, I need more people in there, more writers, so I don't have to write as much for it. I love writing for it, but I got to look after the business end of it. I got to wear how many hats beside this one? You know, I got to be the marketer. I got to be the salesman. I got to be the editor. I got to be the dishwasher. You know, I got to solve problems. The problems happen, and I got to be able to react quickly and make a decision and deal with it.
So your next issue is going to be December.
December.
Do you have a set target for the amount of advertising dollars you want to bring in, or does that, if there's a high volume of possible advertisers contacting you to put into your Christmas issue, will that just make your paper bigger? That?
Yeah.
So
the introductory edition was an 8-page. I sold 2 ads for that. There was 2 ads that I sold for the introductory edition. Paid for that, the production and the printing of it. So it was okay. But it's all based on how many ads you sell.
Yeah.
If I sell, say, $5,000 worth of ads, I can put out a 12-page paper and not make any money but break even. But you want to make money. So if I want to sell a 16-page paper, if I want to produce a 16-page paper, I need to make at least 15 grand in sales in order to make money, not just breaking even. But breaking even just prolongs your inevitable death. Because you need the money to operate, you need the money to plan, and there's different things you got to pay. There's something called interest rates that you got to pay on your loans and other payments. So you got to stay ahead of that. So I set a goal actually for Christmas. I want to sell $20,000 worth of Christmas ads because it's a big time of the year.
Yeah.
And I need somebody to help me with that. You know, somebody who's driven, who is going to do it, and is going to work hard because it's a lot of work.
I have a question then with regards to that.
Yeah.
So say you approach a First Nation or an organization that says, yeah, we want an ad. How often do you get the question, do you design the ad?
They'll ask, you know, do you design the ad? And I'll tell, yeah, we do, but there's a charge.
Yeah.
$75 an hour for the layout and design of the ad. Sometimes ads take 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes you get it done in an hour. It all depends on how complicated your ad is, how much text is in there, and you know, just how much work is entailed in that. So that's what I tell them. $75 an hour, which is pretty good. It's not an expensive rate. It's not outrageous. Some people go on a percentage. They'll say 10% of the ad is their charge. You know.
Do you have flexibility room in that, or are you firm with the $75 an hour?
You got a little bit of flexibility, not much.
It all depends on the size of the ad, I guess.
Well, yeah, that too, because I'm paying a cost for that. Mm-hmm. My designer guy doesn't come cheap. He does really good work, but he's not cheap. You know, there are some days I'm like, if this guy wasn't so good, man, I wouldn't be coming here. You know, he's good on getting stuff done on time, which is really important in this industry.
Well, we're kind of wrapping up now, so
Okay.
does anybody have any questions for Merv?